You Hoops Nation, James Mooney here with Sam Adler of Patrick Chewing, brand new team to the Ultimate Hoops Summer League here in Westchester. Sam, you just defeated the McBuckets, who were in the championship last spring against Massa. They're a very, very good, impressive team. They've made a couple of tweaks here and there. They've added size. But you guys just somehow pulled it out, and especially you. You scored, I believe, 10 points in the last 2 minutes of the game, 14 for the second half. What can you say about it?
Well, like you said, we're a new team, so we don't really know who's who in this league or anything. We all played for Blind Brook, and we kind of just embraced you know, in high school we played in a tiny gym, so we packed it in a 2-3 zone. All of us did, and we slowed down the pace. I mean, we won 58-47 that game, where there was like 96-94 or whatever. But that's kind of what we do. So we had a pretty big lead here, and they kind of came back. They had a few shooters who got hot. But yeah, we just kept to what we do, and we had a few shots at the end, and that was it.
I mean, you just found your rhythm, though, late. You hit 2 pull-up threes in front of Justin Craig. I mean, that's huge confidence. I mean, how long have you been playing basketball now for?
Since I was like 2. But, yeah, I mean, I'm a point guard by art. I played point guard at school, but, you know, in high school I had to be a shooter. If I want to get more time in college, I got to, you know, get my shot more accurate. And I hit maybe 2 in the first half or 1 in the first half, but, you know, shooters shoot when they're open, and I was open, so.
So basically, what you've seen so far in the league, who do you think are the top teams you need to defeat? McBuckets, I think, was definitely one of them. Have you seen Massa play yet, and what do you feel about that?
That's 2-1 over there, right? Yeah, I mean, we just saw like 2 minutes, you know. Both the teams over there look pretty big and good, so I don't know. We'll see.
So, Sam, just overall, how you enjoying the league so far?
Oh, it's great. I mean, I didn't really know how serious it was going to be coming in. I mean, so one of my guys just asked me to play, and I said, yeah, I just wanted to get some running. But, yeah, this is really serious. It's really good. It's great competition. Fun.
Well, Sam, I got to be honest with you, it's a pleasure watching your team. You guys play with a lot of energy. You play with great chemistry. And I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck going forward.
Thank you.
Great job, Sam.
You Hoops Nation, James Mooney here with Corn Chesterton of Westchester. Tonight we had really 2 very exciting close games.
Close ones.
The first one that I would like to talk about with a little bit of depth was the Bombers, a Massa Coastal rematch of the spring season semifinals.
Yeah, tensions were hot.
Tensions were hot. The game was back and forth the entire time.
Massa was sweating.
Massa was sweating indeed. You know, they added that big guy, Adam. Yeah. Adam Krause.
Football dude.
Football dude.
He's a monster.
He's a monster. Very skilled. Knocked down, surprisingly, a couple of 3-pointers. Did up and unders. Had a really solid all-around game.
Yeah, soft touch.
Gave Tim problems down low, you know. And
they made Tim look like Mini-Me.
Yeah, but you know what? In Tim's defense, though, I know we joke on Tim a lot, but you know, Tim's playing out of position against him. Yeah. I know, Tim, you know, you're big, but you're a guard. You're not a true forward. And that guy, Adam, he's a center. I mean, he's a post player. He's a back-to-the-basket kind of player, but
Tim surprised me, though. He had an awesome game. I think he had like 12 assists.
Yeah.
He made some moves that I've been telling him to do since day one, and just use your body, get to the basket.
Yep.
He missed a couple of layups, but you were getting there, dude. Yeah, impressive
I
game
agree.
from Tim
So,
tonight.
very impressive game from Tim. And I think the Bombers semi-learned their lesson against Steve, but Steve is Steve. I mean, here's the bottom line. I am going to give you a blueprint of maybe how to guard Steve. I've played against Steve several times, a lot of times actually, in other leagues. Bottom line is this. You have to just push up on Steve and let him go by you. Like, a 2 is worth less than a 3. Yeah. So, if anything, let him score the layup. But stop giving up threes.
When he gets past you, he likes to dish too.
Yeah,
so
you know, like
you put your faith in someone else missing their shot rather than Steve shooting a 3 because
and again,
he's lights out. Let him pass it to AJ because AJ's broken nowadays.
Listen, Steve is not.
AJ's a poor man, Steve. Yeah.
I mean, Steve literally. I mean, there was one time, and we have it on video, where he split a double team, pulled up around the foul line, nothing but net, and Ryan Bradley, our referee, just turns to me and goes, "Clutch." Yeah. And you know what, Steve? I mean, I'm more and more
even though. Don't get too carried away. He made 2 turnovers at the end of the game that almost cost him.
Very close.
2 in a row.
Very
2 in a row. The Bombers defense
got a layup, 2 layups, I believe, and that really changed the momentum of the game.
Bombers took their first lead of the game, and and almost won. And Pete Milan even working out a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Overshot his layup a little bit, and that that came back to cost them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was just an exciting game. That was great to watch.
Yeah, the atmosphere was wild.
There is no, I mean, there was people waiting to play afterwards for open gym, and I mean, there were a lot of eyes on that court.
Yeah.
I believe.
And it was just exciting.
Nick Buckets was watching because they were waiting for the referees to get over to their court. I mean, it was
4-point game, and then Kirk gets fouled to and
one on a tip in or something like that.
Yeah.
It was an exciting game. You know, I know Bombers are your team, but I like the Bombers, man. They're a really, really good team. I'm not jumping on bandwagon, but I'll tell you what, that was definitely a showdown that I definitely am anticipating seeing again sometime in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, it was just overall great game. Pepe hit some big threes.
And they only played with 5 guys too, so shout out to Master Coastal because they were those guys are old.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they get tired.
Yeah. And Adam was definitely tired.
Yeah. He fouled out the end. They played with 4 guys, finished the game, which was impressive for a couple seconds there.
But that was a great game. And then the second game, I know Corn was in here punching in stats, but he's seen Patrick Chewing play now. I've seen them now play. They played against McBuckets. Again, McBuckets, you know, we're in the championship last spring, lost to Massa.
Have a lot of experience.
Have a lot of experience, a lot of familiarity.
So Chewing came in the league. They played high school ball together. They got their father on the team. They got their grandmother on the team.
Yeah, I mean, it's the family tree.
They got triplets and twins and brothers and mothers. Everybody's on that team, and they known each other forever.
Yeah.
They got good team chemistry.
And just bottom lines, toward the end of the game, Sam Adler just completely took over. I mean, he was through the legs, behind the back, nailed the shot at the top of the key to hit the front of the rim, up in the air, straight in.
Really?
Hit back-to-back threes. He himself went on like a 9-0 run against McBuckets, and he closed it out. He had an and one, hit his free throws towards the end. I was really impressed. What really impresses me about Patrick Chewing is, one, the energy. They play so hard, like really, really hard.
Yeah, I watched
fast pace.
Previous games, even after the whistle blows, they're still trying to dunk it in and do a little layup.
I mean, they're energetic. They're enthusiastic. They're looking to make noise. And the second thing with that was just the chemistry. I mean, again, like you said, they've been playing with each other for so long at Blind Brook. You know, it's really fun to watch, and they got a lot of good pieces. And the fact that they're as young as they are, and they look well coached.
Yeah.
Blind Brook's a very respectable program. It's just really impressive to watch them play.
It'll be good to watch them play when they start playing a little. I mean, McBuckets is a great team.
That's a big win.
Yeah. Once we'll see like the measurement test when they play the Bombers, Master Coastal to see where they stack up. Because right now they're playing well, but we'll see if they really have it to take it to that next level.
Yeah.
It's still early.
Absolutely. Because right now, I mean, the way we're looking at it is only the top 4 advance. And
so
we got a really good preview of possibly the top 4 teams with Patrick Chewing playing McBuckets and Massa playing the Bombers.
Yeah. Even though I'll give props to Pippen and Easy, they had a huge blowout, 50+ point blowout win today.
Mario hit like 6 threes. Mario went
he had like 11 threes or something.
Yeah,
he pointed to LeBron's and he turned into like mini LeBron.
Maybe they're coming together now. Who knows? I mean, you never know.
They asked me after the game, you think they can make the playoffs? And at first I was like, hell no. And I'm still saying hell no, but at least
prove us wrong.
Yeah, prove me wrong.
You need a big win. I mean, nothing against free agents, but you beat a free agent team.
Scott Quinto, shout out, 6 points, career high. Good for you, buddy.
That's it, man. Keep working with AJ.
Yep.
All right. I mean, AJ's game doesn't speak much for itself, but he's a great trainer. Other than that, today was a very, very exciting.
A lot going on.
2 games, a lot going on. I'm very much anticipating the rest of the season. In a couple of weeks, we'll have our power rankings.
Yep.
So stay tuned to see where we think you rank among the.
We're holding nothing back.
19.
I'm talking smack like crazy.
Yeah, and he's talking smack during the whole 44 minutes of your games. Imagine, you know, when it's time to analyze you guys completely.
The eyes are watching.
Yes, all eyes on you guys. So great 3rd week of the season.
Yep. Mooney's killing it.
Corin's killing it. Everyone's killing it.
Statisticians were on point tonight.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Even Rex, which is tough for me to say.
Good job, my man.
Woo!
All right.
Got here early too.
An hour early.
Yeah, crazy.
I think he was reading a book or something.
Who knows?
You know, who knows what he was doing. But great 3rd week of the season. It it was exciting. I'm glad I was finally able to watch 2 close games because you know these blowouts, you just get bored after a while.
And Dynasty's sitting in the wings with their bye week. They're ready to go. Mikey Smalls is shooting.
Yep.
It's just good, man.
Everyone's ready to go.
Yep.
So, Ultimate Hoops Westchester, great job. Looking forward to seeing you guys play the next couple of weeks. Stay tuned for everyone else, you Hoops Nation, because we have a lot of talent here in the building. So, feel free to look at our pictures on Facebook.
Yep.
Feel free to check out our YouTube videos.
The buzz is growing.
The buzz is growing. I mean, seriously, the way it looks at, you know, this is why New York is the mecca of basketball, because this is where the players ball.
Yep.
All right, why lie? Detroit, all those teams, Colorado, all those guys. Who? Right?
Who?
So, listen, I'm calling you guys out. These teams from New York will definitely go out to these regions. Maybe next year in the Vegas tournament we'll have a team
silly.
out of New York, out of the Westchester Syosset region, something, Florham Park. We'll jam them together. We'll get an all-star squad going, and we will prove that we are the top friggin' region
Hands down.
in the country.
I don't even know they play ball outside of New York.
No, they don't. They pretty much don't.
Like
In
Minnesota
Barnes.
plays basketball?
Not in the winter because it snows. And
Yeah, that's
stuff
what I'm
like
saying.
that.
Like,
They can't play in their North Face or Columbia jackets.
Come on, man.
All right, so Hoops Nation, thank you so much for following us. James Mooney, Corey Cheston.
Peace
we
out.